The defense, I mean, I'm not going to say the defense was like lights out. It was not lights out by the defense. They gave up some big explosive plays about 3 or 4 times, especially the 2 runs, 2 or 3 really big passes, but for the most part contained Arizona really well because we all knew, I think, coming into the season, the secondary was the question mark. We didn't know how they would hold up. And they held up pretty well. I mean, you can't hold a team completely down. So the point is they actually held them in check. And so I'm not going to rant about a couple things like that too much. I mean, immediately the first play of the game, Sewell got immediate pressure on DeLora, which was one of the things. We need to pressure him, keep him in the pocket, contain him. Then we gave up a 37-yard bomb to Cowing, which he's their go-to. That guy is like almost unstoppable. Then we had the unforced fumble where it was just a mesh read issue between DeLora and the running back at like the 10-yard line, and we recovered it for our first offensive possession. Bridges had a holding call. Manning had a great tackle in the second drive for Arizona that caused had to force a field goal. Johnson was all over the place. There was a sack for Bassa. One of the worst things there was is that Manning got ejected for targeting in the first half. I mean, I saw the play. There was a tip pass, kind of like a swing route, tipped, went over the receiver. Manning went to tackle him, but kind of caught him in the side of the head area. It's going to happen. So it was unfortunate, but it was kind of weird because it was a long delay before replay wanted to take a look at it. So it's unfortunate, but it happens. He got to stay on the sideline, talk to the other guys, coach them up, and also, cheer on his team. So that's all that matters. But, so again, the first series for the defense were a fumble recovery for an unforced fumble, a field goal. Then they had a punt. They did allow that huge 52-yard rush touchdown. That was unfortunate. They allowed that other big rush that set up for the field goal at the end of the half. Okay. Then we had a tip for an interception, sack and a forced fumble, which we recovered, and then allowed a field goal. And then we allowed a touchdown in the fourth. Kind of in what I call garbage time. I don't know if this is to me. I'm guessing that's a response to that. What we have in the chat here really quickly. Whooped by UCLA this year. Well, we're about to talk about that a little bit here in just a little bit. I mean, this game was pretty much over mid-third quarter. At that point, really, Oregon just had to sit back and kind of relax and just not screw it up. I mean, really, if you want to be realistic.